What is up, all of you awesome and amazing people on YouTube? The old coot here coming at you with another exciting video. Yes, this is a weigh-in of the food that I got from that place on Figueroa in York in Highland. 5 pounds, 10 ounces. And that's after, right? I ate some of the brisket, or sorry, the tri-tip and the ham on the spot and some of the baked beans. Let me show you all what 5 pounds, 10 ounces of food looks like. So if you saw the videos just prior to this one, I paid 50 bucks, right? And I got their like tray. I mean, this tray is like one of those trays that you get at any takeout place. For size reference, there's my hand of how big this tray is. But let me show y'all what's in here. This one had some tortillas, right? And the barbecue sauce. And you can get whatever sauce you want, whatever they have available. This was like just regular barbecue sauce, which is very, very delicious, by the way. It's kind of like, I think it's kind of like Sweet Baby Ray's almost, but like mixed with some other cool stuff in there. So I think they kind of give a little extra love to their barbecue sauce. Then we have a plastic spoon. Whoop-de-doo. That weighs what, like a gram or two. These were the baked beans. Let me see if I can open up this one. Let me actually put this down here for a second so I can just show you. And then I'll try to go through again and then just kind of reweigh everything. But this was the 8-ounce container of baked beans. And let me show y'all with the spoon. I mean, very, very good. Very, very delicious. They're basically baked beans with like a little bit of a barbecue kind of note to them and very smoky. So you can tell that they were on the barbecue for a certain length of time. And then here's, I'm laughing just out of recognition because there was the star of the show. So they ran out of chicken. Otherwise, he would have given me some more chicken in there. But now we're still at 3 pounds, 10 ounces, right? So that's the container and the meat that's in there, right? And the containers are very light. I mean, come on. Like, how much are you really adding or taking away with a container? But look at all this freaking meat that's in there. There is, let me see if I can show you this in a little bit of detail. This is the ham, and you get, actually, let me take this off the scale because it's just going to be a mess to try to wrestle the meat on the scale and everything else. But I just wanted to show everybody what was in here. So here's what you get. This is tri-tip, which is very nice. It was, when I got it, it was like a medium rare kind of consistency. And you can tell them you want it more done, less done, whatever. But look, this is like an end cut of the tri-tip. Right? I mean, look at how gorgeous that is. Then there was sausage in there. Well, let me get the ham out of the way. So this was like a nice barbecued, few slices of ham. And like I said, normally in that platter, there would be some chicken in there as well, like some pollo. I think it's like a few pieces of chicken that you get. But underneath that was the sausage, which look at how cool the sausage is, right? Very nicely done. And obviously when I got it on the spot, it was very, very juicy. Then you have some grilled vegetables here, like not too many, but just enough to kind of give you a sense of like that you're getting some kind of vegetables. Then this is a grilled serrano, it looks like. It's a little bit of spice, a little bit of kick. Here was this the brisket? This might have been like I think the brisket is what that was. And then got to pull up a chair here. I'm already having flashbacks, meat sweats, right? Then you have ribs. Okay, the ribs. This was like another good thing. So here's part of the rib that I ate. And then I had like another little piece over there. And then let me get this other piece of ham out of the way just so you can kind of see. But look, oh my God, look at this. This is going to be so delicious tomorrow. So you have baby back pork ribs. And the flavor is just insane. It's not a like Latino flavor, if you know what I mean. It's just like a barbecue flavor, like a generic, Tex-Mex kind of barbecue. So it's not like one style or another, one culture or another. It's just, oh, and the smell. I wish we had smell-o-vision. The smell of the barbecue is just insane. Anyways, I could go on and on about what was in here, but I mean, you saw for yourself, 3 pounds, 10 ounces of meat after I had some of the tri-tips, some of the ham, a few of the ribs, etc., a couple of sausages. I just wanted to kind of taste everything. But this guy is just amazing. I think he started his business in 2020, right? So right when the pandemic pretty much started. It's him and his wife, I believe. They're on the corner of York and Figueroa in the, 99-cent store shopping center. They're open every single day, or they're on that corner every single day, except they don't do Wednesdays and they don't do Sundays. I guess those 2 days they don't do. But he sets up shop, or he starts setting up shop around 9 o'clock. He starts cooking. But by 10 a.m., so remember that 10 a.m. is when they start serving the food. And basically he just keeps going until he runs out, which is usually around like 1 o'clock. Like I got to him was around like 12:30ish or so. And he was kind of down low. You know, there was like very little mac and cheese left, but he also had the baked beans, obviously. He had rice. He had regular beans. Like if you didn't want the barbecued baked beans, he had just regular barbecued beans, I guess. And then there were like a couple other odds and ends, like a couple other vegetables and that kind of stuff. But the $50 platter is the one that you're looking at right here. I mean, look at how deep that is, right? I mean, it's pretty, you know, it's like kind of like at my upper knuckle here. This is my bottom knuckle. There's my upper knuckle. And then in terms of the width across, I mean, it's just like one of your restaurant style trays. So this is the short side. This is the long side. Let me flip it this way. That's the long side. That's the short. I mean, it's pretty much a plate full of meat. I mean, this is just ridiculous. My plumber, ironically, told me about this guy, and he's just phenomenal. My plumber's phenomenal, and this guy is phenomenal. Husband and wife team, or whatever you want to define it as. And they're bubbly. They're so cheery and so happy. Good senses of humor. I love that about them. And the wife was funny. She was cracking jokes. The husband was cracking jokes. Very cute couple who run an honest business. They put in an honest day's worth of work. I would say total, like what I was looking at was just, I mean, they put on there, I think this is like for 2 people or 3 or 4 or something. But I honestly think like if you portion this out, like if you're a family of 4, this will easily feed you and have enough for leftovers. And everybody gets a little bit of something. You know, like everybody would get a rib or 2. Everybody would get a sausage or 2. Everybody would get like a couple pieces of the ham, right? And then everybody would get some of the brisket, obviously. You know, like this beautiful, I mean, look at this. This is part of the ribs. Okay, so this is some of the ribs. This is more of the ham. And obviously, you know, this has been in my fridge now for a little while too, because I had to take a nap. Like after eating this, I seriously had to take a nappy. I mean, that's how bad it was. But look at like the tri-tip was just gorgeous. And look at that bark, right? That beautiful exterior on there. Just absolutely amazing. Anyways, if you are in the area, Highland Park, York, and Figueroa, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he's not there. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he's there again. Anywhere between, say, 10 a.m. and around 1 p.m., go see the guy. Tell him you saw this video. Tell him it's the old coot that sent you, you know, and just appreciate the majesticness and the beauty that is meat. Right, meat. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan and you're watching this, he could do the vegetables for you, I suppose. You know, I guess nothing's out of the question. You could always get, you know, maybe some of the rice or whatever, but you'll have to talk to him and see what kind of stuff he has available. If you are leaning towards maybe the vegetarian side or whatever the case may be, you know, it's a pretty simple, like literally mom and pop shop. And like I said, they're hard workers. They put in a hard day's work. So definitely do them the honor of supporting local businesses and supporting that husband and wife team, because they really are amazing. Anyways, if you do like what you're seeing, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button down there below. I am the Old Coot, and I will catch you all in the next exciting video.